I now give the floor to the representative of Algeria.
Thank you, President. I would like to thank Deputy Special Coordinator Al-Akbarov for his insightful briefing. The occupied Palestinian territory is still the theater of bloodshed. In 40 days since the ceasefire began, and in flagrant violation of the agreement, Israel killed more than 310 Palestinians, many of whom are women and children. Algeria strongly condemns this brutal and continued onslaught. From Lebanon to Syria, to Gaza, to the West Bank, Israel is blatantly violating arrangements and disregarding mediators and guarantors. The experience of Resolution 2735 is still fresh in our minds, in defiance of the clear indication that Israel accepted the US proposal, and yet it broke the ceasefire in total impunity, in total immunity. We call upon the mediators and guarantors of the peace plan for immediate to take decisive measures to preserve the ceasefire and to hold the occupying power to its commitments. President, the people of Gaza are enduring a living nightmare in the wake of a war that has claimed over 70,000 Palestinian lives. And now, the survivors are now facing what many have called a forever misery. As a harsh winter approaches, hundreds of thousands are homeless, crowded in fragile tents, their belongings soaked, their children freezing and sleeping on bare ground. Humanitarian aid which was expected to flow freely is being hindered by Israel, leaving entire families facing the cold winter without shelter, without food, without clean water, and with disease spreading rapidly. This campaign, yes, it is a campaign of oppression, is not limited to the besieged Gaza Strip. In the West Bank, situation is just as grave. We are witnessing an unprecedented escalation of settler terrorism, an extremist campaign of violence, of intimidation, supported and shielded by the Israeli occupying forces. Extremist settlers burn homes, burn mosques, burn olive groves. They terrorize communities. They seize land at an alarming rate. These blatant violations and heinous crimes are all efforts aiming at ethnic cleansing. Yes, ethnic cleansing, designed to kill the very idea of a future Palestinian state. Mr. President, the immense suffering of the Palestinian people demands concrete actions from the Security Council. It requires a genuine commitment to, first, preserving the ceasefire agreement. This must be our immediate and absolute priority. The killing must stop. Second, launching the reconstruction efforts. This means the complete and immediate opening of all crossing to allow for the massive unimpeded flow of humanitarian aid and flow of reconstruction material and equipment. Third, ensuring accountability. The thousands of documented Israeli crimes cannot be forgotten. There can be no impunity, no immunity for war crimes. Those responsible for these atrocities must be brought to justice. Fourth, lifting the historic injustice. This can only be achieved by ending the occupation and enabling the Palestinian people to exercise their inalienable right to self-determination and establish their own independent state, establish their own sovereign state with Al-Quds al-Sharif as its capital. In closing, President, let us be clear. The immense sacrifices of the Palestinian people place a historic responsibility upon all of us in the Security Council. We have a duty to seek justice for them. Only through justice for the Palestinian people can we ever hope to build a true, lasting, and sustainable peace in the Middle East. I thank you.
I thank the representative of Algeria for the statement.